by discussing a very complex matter of public policy in an honest and respectful way. And if you have any questions at this time, I'd be happy to.
Well, this is more of a comment than a question. I know you said you felt you were preaching to the choir. One thing that a lot of people don't understand, mostly young people, they want to legalize pot. You know, legalize pot, it's wonderful medicine, it's all these great things, that's true. But then they say, but we have to go arrest all those junkies shooting up down the street. And because they don't understand it's prohibition that is the problem. So I think you're doing a benefit by perhaps laying that out, that prohibition of marijuana is the problem, not just that marijuana is illegal. It's all drugs, you're right, and making prohibition of all drugs is the solution. So thanks for pointing that out.
Thank you.
You're reading the converted blog. I love your list of questions that you have there. So we'd like a copy of that if you've got one, or if you've got it on your website at least. The list of guaranteed surefire things you're going to have if you have prohibition. That's excellent. List of talking points for any kind of conversation. I would like a copy of that.
Absolutely.
You know how long prohibition's been going on for? The actual return for prohibition?
That's a whole other lesson.
With drugs and marijuana. How long has this prohibition war been going on for?
I think
2,000 years.
most people put sort of the modern drug prohibition when Nixon declared the war on drugs, which I think was 1971. So we're looking at about 4 decades at this point.
What started it?
Rob, that's please. We don't have the time for these kinds of questions.
Ted's a great instructor, and I think he'll be giving us some of that information. Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
So wait, Dave, before you go, what am I doing? Dave, you gotta get back down here. Dave, don't mean to be rude. Actually, Mark and Jody, why don't you come down for this too? We're gonna do our first ever group photo of all the speakers and stuff. So I'd like to invite all the speakers to come down here and have our first ever group photo. So Michelle, I see you're still here. I think we were getting Sita. Ed, I think, yeah, you gotta come down here too. Where is everybody? Chris, yeah, I think we got people getting them. Again, this has been an incredible day. I can't say enough about everything that has happened and all the people that have come together to see this happen. And okay, there's our last few coming there. Who else? There's for those of us that have worked in this movement for myself 13 years, you know, I would like to speculate on how many decades of experience fighting these laws is standing before you. And I'm very honored to be part of a group like this. And, so,
everybody say we.
Right on, Gary. Dave might not be sticking around for the rest of the event, so if you have any questions or comments or want to hug the guy, he might give you a chance to do that. He's going to be here for a few more minutes, but again, let's have one last round of applause for him as he's going up. So we've got a couple of surprise guest speakers, and as you've already seen, Mark's here from Vancouver. I'm going to try to squeeze him in just at the very end, if he's willing and able. He usually doesn't turn down a chance to speak, but anyway, there's a lot still to cram in, and I just found out this week that Ed DeVries has come all the way down here from Nunavut to see and be a part of this